Hey guys, today we're going to make a vegetarian lasagna. We're going to use spinach and it's a meatless lasagna. So this is a really easy recipe. So let's just get started. So the first thing we're going to add is 2 cups of ricotta cheese into a bowl. And then we're going to add a 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese, fresh Parmesan cheese. I'm going to stick that in there. And then we're going to put just 1 egg, slightly beaten. So let's just beat it up a little bit. Let's just beat this egg. And then we're going to put this in here. Alright, so now we're just going to stir it up. And this is what it looks like. Doesn't that look delicious? It's very fluffy. Alright. And now we're just going to add 3 cups of spinach. You can use baby spinach. I just shredded this with my hands. It's not actually baby spinach. But we're going to put this in here and stir it up. And then we're going to make the sauce that we're going to layer the noodles with. So let's just stir the spinach up in here. And that looks good. It smells good too. We're just going to stir that up. That looks really good. It's really, really good. Okay. So now let's make the sauce. That looks like it's stirred up enough. Okay, I'm going to put this to the side. Look. Let me just put these to the side. And now let's make the sauce. Okay, guys, so now we're going to make the sauce. And I'm going to put it on medium to low heat. And we're going to put a pound can or 28 ounces of crushed tomatoes in a pan. And we're going to mash it a little bit with a potato masher or a masher. Because I don't like big pieces like that. But I don't want to puree it either. So we're just going to mash these up a little bit. This pan is heating up. But this is actually crushing them too. This is what I'm doing. Alright, that's pretty good. All right, and now I'm going to add, that's about 3 pieces of garlic we're going to add in there. And we're going to still continue to crush these tomatoes. And then I'm going to add, that's about a tablespoon of oregano we're going to put in there. And then we're going to add, let's stir that up a little bit. We're just going to get this warm and solidified. Okay, let's let that heat up a little bit. Okay, this is starting to heat up really good. Now we're gonna put like a little bit of black pepper, maybe a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And here's some of this pesto that I had frozen in the freezer. I did that in another video. I'll put the link in the description box below. And I thawed it out. And we'll just use it in this sauce. Let's just stir it up and get it stirred up really good. I'm using pesto. You could use fresh basil if you'd like. It's just not the season for basil right now. So that's the good thing about having pesto. And I made a bunch of it this fall. And I did a video doing that. So, and then I freeze them in little packets and use them for cooking. All right, that's starting to look really good. I'm gonna crush it just a little more. And it'll bake in the oven when we actually add the noodles to this. So that's looking really good. Okay, I think we're ready to start layering. Okay guys, so let's get ready and start layering this lasagna. And just make sure that it's stirred up enough. All right, that's looking really good. So just in a small baking dish, we're going to add some of this sauce on the bottom so it doesn't stick. And the noodles will absorb it. All right. And then we're just going to take some of these noodles. I get the oven ready noodles, otherwise you have to boil them. And these oven ready ones, they make things so much easier. And then you don't have to boil them, you just have to bake them. And then I'm going to put some more of this sauce on top of the noodle. Whoops. All right. And then we're going to take this mixture and we're going to put this on top of that. We're going to put about half of it. If you want to know what to do with your tomatoes that you get out of your garden, you always have too many. This is delicious. And the meatless is better for you with spinach. And now we're just going to put the mozzarella on top, just about a cup on this layer, half of it. This was 2 cups of mozzarella. And then I'm gonna put some more sauce. Just spread it on top there. And it'll join together as it bakes. It's gonna turn into something totally different than it looks when it's not baked. Okay, now we're gonna add some more of these noodles. Measure that one, put it on the side there. And we're gonna put some more sauce on top of these noodles. We want those noodles to get really saturated with the mixture. All right. Now we're gonna put some more, the rest of this on top of there. And it'll shrink down as it bakes. Let's just put the rest. Yeah, those oven-ready noodles are a time saver. They're a little more expensive, but they're so worth it. Okay, I'm gonna keep this out. And now we're gonna put the rest of this mozzarella on top of these. It seems like the base one, the first layer, is always thicker. Start to run out of your ingredients. All right, and now I'm just gonna put the last of these noodles on top of here. Okay, and then I'm just, because I kind of ran out of sauce, but that's okay. It'll soak in. So we're gonna put the rest of this on top. Just like that. And it'll bubble up from the bottom as it cooks. So don't worry that there's like just a thin layer of sauce on the top. It'll cook, but as it cooks, it's gonna bubble up from the bottom. All right, that looks really good. Okay, I think we got it all. Okay, so now it's time to put it in the oven. We were gonna put it in the oven at 375 for about 30 minutes. Hey guys, we're gonna bake this at 375 for 35 minutes. We're gonna cover it and put it in the oven. Okay guys, so this baked for 35 minutes. It looks really good. I like to cover it and let it sit in the refrigerator overnight and then heat it up a little bit and then serve it. That tends to work. Or let it cool for a good, probably an hour, because it tastes better and then it solidifies more. So we'll check back on this. We're gonna cover it back up. Okay guys, so this has been cooling for about a half hour and it looks really good. Let me cut a piece and we'll taste it. Okay, I cut a piece out of there. So let's try this. That's good. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Have a good day, guys. Bye.